Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and it is Freedom February, as you may well know. I have decided to sort of film quite a lot in advance, and I'm just going to test loads of products. I'm going to be doing lots of different looks, this one included, and just do some get ready with me's and just show the products really. Not all of it will be doing makeup. I might do some reviews. It might be quite nice for you to see some of the products. Might do my best of as well. So during this month, February, it is Freedom February. I'm trying to use all Freedom products. I do have quite a lot. I don't have a concealer and I don't have a foundation and I don't have a mascara at the moment. So I've not used anything that is there. But I have a lot of eye palettes. I have some powders, I have some contour things, and I have an eyeshadow primer, which I have to say so far is amazing. And yeah, I think I'm really happy with the look that I've created. So carry on watching and you'll see the tutorial. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. Bye. So I had already put my base on, which is the YSL one, and I'm going to use the Freedom Pressed Powder in shade 101 Translucent. It's actually quite a nice one. I've used quite a lot of this. What I might do is, well, I may use this each time, but I might not. It does depend on the sort of look I'm going for. So I'm just going to use that all over the face. I've also concealed, but because I don't have a Freedom concealer or foundation, I thought this would be a better thing to use. And then I'm going to take the Freedom Pro Contour Kit. I rarely use this, and I should, because it's actually really nice. It's very smooth, and the colour is a really nice colour for skin tone like mine. So I'm just going to use that as a contour, but only a light one. It is very yellowy, I think. Not yellowy, sort of ready for tone, which is a shame because, well, no, maybe it isn't. It's not too bad. I just don't use it as often as I use my Pro Contour Kit from Makeup Revolution. I may get the darker one of these because the colour in that might suit me even better, actually. And then I'm just going to take the highlight, which is a sort of yellowy colour. It's a matte highlight, and I'm actually going to use it on the tops of my cheeks and then just underneath where the contour line is, and the same on this side, tops here, just around the eyes, just here, and then down the nose. I prefer using a matte highlight on these areas, if I'm honest, much better. And I'm also going to use the palette that I'll be using today, which is the House of Glamdolls Fairy Doll, which is the most vibrant one of them all. There is actually a really nice contour colour in there. Look at that. That's really nice. I might use that actually on top of what I've got on. So I'm going to use that. Really soft and buttery, that is. Ooh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that colour. That's really pretty. I should have probably used that initially. And although there isn't a highlighter in here specifically for the face, I am going to use this one, which is the eyebrow highlighter, and it's in Starlight. So I'm just going to take my brush as, oh, I've got black on the brush. Let's start again. What I might do actually is use my fingers and tap it into the tops of my cheek. That's sort of a light highlight there. It's quite nice that you can use eyeshadows and eyebrow products and stuff, as they're multi-purpose, aren't they? So you can get a highlight out of something that's like a shimmer eyeshadow or something. I mean, this is meant to be a highlight for the eyebrows, so you know that's still quite good. Excuse me. So, blush, and I am going to use the blush in here. It's this beautiful one called Flutter. It's a vibrant sort of purple, and it's not dissimilar to this one from Urban Decay called Quickie. It's like an in between Urban Decay's Quickie and Bittersweet. That's coming later, by the way, so it's just in the room. So I'm just going to dab that on the cheeks there, just to give me a bit of colour. I don't want it to be too pigmented. It is a matte blush, which is really pretty. Oh, I like that more than I thought I would. So I'm just putting on sort of all the powder products now. And then I'm going to take a big brush and I'm just going to blend everything together. Make it less obvious. And I'm going to take my, it's a Makeup Revolution one unfortunately, but I'm sure that the Freedom one is similar. Oh, I really like that one compared to my other ones, I have to say. So, first up, I'm going to take the Freedom Eye Primer. The only thing that I'm not going to be using Freedom is my mascara because I don't have any in terms of doing this sort of look. So I'm taking the Freedom Eye Primer, which I've not used before. I've never opened it either. It comes with a doe foot applicator. It's skin tone coloured, and I'm just going to sort of pat it onto the eye, and hopefully it will prime the lids. Yeah, I can see a change in colour for definite. It's nice and cooling as well, actually. I plucked my eyebrows before this video, before I sort of did my makeup and skincare, and yeah, they're swollen. My eyebrows are so thick that when I pull one out, it really hurts. So this is the Pro Eye Primer. I got this when I ordered some stuff from Freedom because they were giving a load of free stuff. I always go for the free stuff. I'm not sure why, I just do. And oh, this looks going to be a really interesting look, I think, because I can see some really stunning colours in there. And I'm going to take this colour here called Light, and it's a matte light cream. And I'm just going to take that as the base, as usual, just so that my eyeshadow clings to it. Nice, and it's slightly powdery, but all of their products are when it comes to eyeshadows, but just tap it off and there's no fallout after that. And then I'm going to take a brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to go in with, where do we go here? Where do we go from here? I think I'm going to go in with this orange here, and I'm just going to lightly dust that on my brush, and I'm going to use that in the crease, just lightly in the crease. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? That's really nice. This will be a really good palette for my 80s look. But I think I've got another palette that I want to use for that, to be honest. I've got an idea. That's really nice. Actually, that's a really pretty transition shade. If you're looking for an orangey, peachy, warm transition shade, that works really nicely. You just need to really blend that in. I'm going to actually take a blending brush, my L&Y brush. I'm just going to blend that in because I don't want it to be too bold. Now I am going to be using colour, but I want to keep it quite muted, which is bizarre because that isn't usually what I'm like. And then I'm going to take, I think this grey here, which is ash. Just going to pop that over the top. Oh, that's a pretty colour. Deepen that up a bit. Mixing the cools with the warms here, and it's taking an odd turn. I have to say, this is going purple, putting the grey over it. It's really pretty. Just going to put that over the top. And then I'm going to take, oh, sorry, I haven't got my sort of brushes together properly. I have got one of my favourite brushes in here, so I'm going to take this. Trying to think what would look really pretty. What look am I going to go for? There is only two shimmers in here. One that's sort of a satin, actually. Most of them are mattes in here, which is a shame because I love those sorts of colours. I'm going to take the, I'm going to take this teal. I'm really drawn to it just to see what it looks like. Oh, definitely give that brush a tap. Just going to put this on the outer edge. Wow, okay, that was unexpected. Just look at that pigmentation. I know I've got a primer down, but goodness gracious. That's a pretty colour. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Putting it in the outer corner. And I'm going to take that blending brush once again, wherever I've put it. Here we go. And I'm just going to blend that into where I put the crease colour. Just blend it out, otherwise it's just going to be far too blocky. There we go. Goodness, this is going to be an interesting look. I'm excited. Then I am going to take this bright blue. And this bright blue is like something out of your old kit that you would have as a kid. Do you remember the sort of kits you had? Oh, goodness. I really want to blend those two sort of colours together. Oh my gosh. This is a look I never thought I'd do. But I know it's the look that if Claire was here, she'd be like, what are you doing to your face? But it's okay. Oh, that is blue, isn't it? That's very blue. So I'm just going to take the blending brush and just blend all of that together. And then I'm going to take my pencil brush into this black in this edge here. It's a matte black. And I'm going to take that into the outer V. Like so. I don't know whether you could see that. I will be blending this out, don't worry. It won't be as messy as it looks right now. Gosh, this is an extremely matte black. I'm very impressed. Wow, that is a matte black to behold. And then I'm just going to take this blending brush and just blend that black into the crease. Just trying to keep the shape of the outer edge though. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. I want to sort of get rid of that line there. Make sure that it's not... I want to keep the shape, but I don't want... I'll see how it's sort of faded a bit into the crease colour. There we go. That's not too bad. That's so funny. Like, I would never choose this, ever. I need to point that out. I would never choose this. But I actually really like it. It's amazing what you can do when you have a play with things, isn't it? It's a real pleasure to sort of play with makeup, have a play with it. I really enjoy it, at least. And I would definitely go for the purples. That's something that I really like. But I would never normally go for something like this, which I'm quite shocked at myself for choosing something like this. Then I'm just going to take this accent brush, and there's a colour called Bark, and it's like a dark brown, but it's ashy toned. And I'm just going to take that on the edge of this brush and use it under the eye just to bring all of that together. I've learnt a trick along the way that if you use a slightly different colour, still dark, so if you're using black on the eye, always use a darker brown underneath. What it does is it opens up the eye for you. As you can see, it sort of brings out what you need, and it also helps the eye makeup really stand out. I also like to smudge this out slightly because it helps to sort of blend all of it together. And I'm going to, I think, leave it there and pop some mascara on. I'm really pleased that I bought the lip product in that I've bought in, because by the way, I highly recommend the Freedom Lengthening Mascara if you haven't tried it. It's very similar to this. Sometimes it's a little bit wet, so just be careful because it does sort of fall off the brush and onto your face. But if you're careful with it, it works just as well as this one. And I do like the Lancome Hypnose one, but I would definitely say it's got a similar sort of brush, very similar, natural hairs. And I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison, I think. This is not meant to be a lengthening one, it's meant to be a volumizing one, but I do feel like it does everything. So I like that about this mascara. Oh, I've got an itch. I really like the look. I didn't think I would. Would I wear this out? Probably to a friend's, probably out, yeah. I'd even wear it to work, you know. I think it's just blended enough, and there's just that slight accent of colour that it works really well. So I really like that. And the lip product I'm using today is the Freedom Pro Butter Lip Gloss. I have found the, oh, this is in D-Ream. Things can only get better. Yeah, we all know that song if you're born before 92. And this is a sort of pinky nude, and these are the butter glosses. Yeah, the Pro Butter Lip Gloss. I find they dry matte even when they go on, and I know some people prefer the melts. These are a thinner consistency. I'll just show you on my hand actually. They're just a thinner consistency, and oh, I've got something on my hand. Here we go. It's like, it's very watery, but it dries down to a matte. And that is the final look. I'm really chuffed with that. So yeah, if you want to, please subscribe. If you do anything to do with Freedom over this month, February, if you want to join in with Freedom February, just do a hashtag Freedom February. I have spoken to them about doing this. I didn't want to do this without their endorsement, really. And they were happy for me to do this. I'm sure they are because I'm promoting their products, but I wanted to show you how they work, how I play with them. You know, I do speak about Makeup Revolution quite a lot, and I thought I never give my Freedom palettes as much love, but they are really good. This has got everything in it as well, this House of Glamdolls, and I have done a sort of swatch and review. I didn't use any of the lip glosses down here. I don't really like them so much. Actually, to sort of darken up the one that I've got on now, I'm just going to use my finger and pat it on. Oh, that's better. That's really pretty. But they, I mean, I'm really enthralled by these. They've got everything in one palette. This is an amazing contour shade. It's called Nature, if you're wondering. So this lovely ashy sort of contour shade. Really like that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Comment down below if you've used this particular one. This is the Fairy Doll. Or if you want to go and purchase it, go ahead. I'll leave all the links below. If you have purchased it, let me know as well. That'd be really cool. And give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Take care, guys.